exactly where their teens are, watching Leighton Meester steal the show as Blair Waldorf, a queen bee you don't want to get stung by. Take a look.
Hi, my name's Blair. You're new.
Hi, I'm
Oh,
Amanda.
that's not important. We'd like to invite you to lunch.
That's really sweet, but I'm already...
We know. Dan Humphrey, bad idea. It could be hazardous to your health. Social, emotional.
Even physical.
Ouch!
Besides, boyfriends are so much less reliable than girlfriends. We look out for each other. What do you say?
Thanks! Please welcome Leighton Meester.
I'm well.
Those
hair?
Yes.
Sassy shoes. Yeah, it's a little hard.
This is going to be comfy.
No, it's not.
Okay. Now, Gossip Girl is, I mean, a huge, huge hit, especially with young audiences. I mean, that's all anyone's talking about. There are parents, though, that are a little concerned about the sexual content. Do you get that a lot? Like, what's your take on that? Because there's some sex scenes or implied sex scenes.
Quite a few, actually. We don't try to hide it at all anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I think that if parents are concerned, then they should definitely monitor, but I don't think that we're reckless with it. We definitely show consequences of teen sex and drug use and drinking and, you know, wild nights and and all that fun stuff. So, I mean, you know, if they're concerned, then they shouldn't watch it, but I think it's actually kind of a cool show to watch with your kids because it opens up conversation and dialogue to be able to talk about those issues that all of us are actually going through with the real teenagers.
Do you feel like, do you talk to the teens and say, yeah, this is actually happening, or do you get in with your fans?
That I mean, it's obviously a heightened reality. It is a show, so it's entertainment purposes, and people don't want to, you know, watch other people just sitting home and being good, and that's not our show.
Right.
At all.
You get in a little trouble on your show. People magazine actually named your cast one of the world's most beautiful, which I thought was a nice spread. And congratulations. In the world, I think it is. And then you also did a cover on New York magazine, which was kind of racy. I mean, you guys are on your undies right here.
That's like, but the other picture in People is us in a bed too, right?
Yeah, you're on a bed. Yes, you are on a bed in
It's
People.
a new concept.
And then
All of us in a
you're
bed.
on a bed on New York magazine. So was this awkward to shoot at all?
Does it look awkward?
Well, no, it doesn't look awkward. You guys look sort of comfy.
I mean, it is, I think, well, the night before, Ed, who's right there, who plays Bad Boy Chuck on the show, he had his band was playing, and we were all out the night before supporting the band.
Okay.
And we have to wake up at like 6 o'clock the next morning, and then they're all like, everybody lay on each other and grab here and grab there, and it's like kind of funny, but we're all friends, so it makes it like slightly more awkward, but then we just laugh it
expedites
off.
the process of getting to know one another.
You have been very established before you did Gossip Girls. You are working steadily, but because of the success of Gossip Girls, I mean, you are in every magazine. You are everywhere, girl. How do you handle all the people that blog about you and the attention that you're getting from the media?
Yeah, I think that kind of stuff has come up more recently because of the show. I think that it's the nature of the show. Like, people are going to see the words Gossip Girl, and then they're going to be like, oh, well, they're just like their characters, or, you know, they're going to want to blog about it and talk about it, and so, I mean...
They love the fashion, too, by the way.
The fashion, yeah, that's stuff that I don't mind. I'm like, write about that all day long.
I mean,
but
people are constantly shopping off of your show. They see what you're wearing, and then
so am I.
Yeah. That's good.
I was reading that they compare your character to, or you in the show, to Joan Collins. Where'd they come up with that one?
They do.
In Dynasty, yeah. What, do you take your inspiration from Joan Collins?
No, I mean, I wore a robe one time that could be
so
like...
she once, yeah.
It was a very Dynasty robe, but, no, I mean, I think...
No.
That's not really where I draw my inspiration
See, the
from.
tabloids love this show. Why do they love it so much?
I think, like I said, because it's called Gossip Girl. I think people want to gossip, and it's like all of us are the same age. We're all living in New York. They want everybody to think we're all dating or fighting or...
And also, too, a lot of people recognize you. You played Justine Chapin on Entourage.
Yeah.
And you got to do you got to do a duet with Tony Bennett because you play a singer, a pop singer on Entourage. How was that, doing a duet with Tony Bennett?
That was cool. Oh my gosh.
How did you feel doing that?
Well, I get so nervous even just thinking about it. It was amazing. He's a living legend.
He's great. Yes, he's a living legend. Well, he's still alive, yeah.
And you guys are on the streets. You're on the streets of New York. doing the show? You're shooting on the streets of New York?
Like
so you get
the
to see
real thing.
everybody?
Yeah, there's a bunch of fans that come up and show their appreciation, mostly actually girls that we're portraying on the show, young
Scary.
teenagers.
They're really out there. Gossip Girl airs Monday nights, and everyone in the audience is going home with season 1 of Gossip Girl on DVD. Thank you for coming to sit with us. Everybody, take a little